We are coming to you live from Owen-Withee High School, as tonight Zaleski Sports brings you high school girls basketball from the Eastern Clover Belt Conference. The visiting Neillsville Warriors and the home team, the Owen-Withee Blackhawks. Joe Anderson here, joined by Chris Anderson on production. You have two teams tied for first and undefeated on the season. Neillsville comes into this contest 8-0 and 4-0 in the conference, ranked number 1 in Division 4. On the other hand, Owen-Withee comes into this contest and ranked number 4 in Division 5. Reminder that our pregame show is brought to you tonight by BBD Sports Shop. That's your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors. Shop 2 convenient Central Wisconsin locations in Cadott and Abbotsford, or go online at bigbeardown.com. We look at the stats first for Neillsville. 3 girls to watch scoring-wise for the Warriors. Sydney Subke averaging 15 points per game. Braylon Anding chipping in 10, and Maddie Dable chipping in 9 points. The top 3 scorers for the Neillsville Warriors. Rebounding, Braylon Anding averaging 7.3 rebounds a game. That's quite impressive. Sydney Subke 4.7, and Tess Warren chipping in 4.3 rebounds per game. And assists for Neillsville, Maddie Dable averaging 3.7 a game and leads the team in steals with 11. Sydney Subke with 10. So keep an eye on Subke, Anding, and Dable for Neillsville. For the Blackhawks, Geneva Capetillo leads the team in scoring average at 14.5 a game. Maddie Mueller chipping in 10.2 per game, and Kendall Weiler with 7.8. The girl to watch for Owen-Withee is Ellie Peterson. She has got a very solid three-point shot, and once she gets on a roll, there's no stopping her. Leading rebounders for the Blackhawks, Maddie Mueller with averaging 3 a game. Geneva Capetillo leads in steals with 12. Capetillo, the ball handler for the Hawks. Kayla Rasmussen is one of their top free throw shooters. Yes, she is. She is the top free throw shooter, shooting 90%, 9 of 10 from the line. Kendall Weiler, 60%, 6 of 10. Geneva Capetillo, as I said, is the leading scorer. So keep an eye on Capetillo, Mueller, and Weiler for the ladies from Owen-Withee. It's been a long time since Neillsville dropped a conference game. We'll see if Owen-Withee can accomplish that tonight. We're talking several years here in the Eastern Clover Belt that it's been Neillsville winning the conference handily. We'll see if the Owen-Withee Blackhawks can end that streak tonight. Our pregame show was brought to you tonight by BBD Sports Shop. It's your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors. Shop 2 convenient Central Wisconsin locations in Cadott and Abbotsford, or go online at bigbeardown.com. And again, our broadcast tonight brought to you tonight by shedsdelivered.com. Ryan Gutsch and the high school band of Owen-Withee will perform the national anthem tonight. We will have PA announcements. Thank you for tuning in tonight to watch this exciting game on Zaleski Sports. Sit back and enjoy and relax as we bring you exciting girls basketball action.
Good evening, sports fans, and welcome to Owen-Withee High School for tonight's Eastern Clover Conference heavyweight bout between the 8-0 Neillsville Warriors and your 7-0 Owen-Withee Blackhawks. Please rise to the presentation of colors that members of the Owen-Withee American Legion, Owen-Withee Vets Club, Cleveland American Legion, and Thorpe VFW. standing for the Plan of National Anthem by the Black Hawk Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Ryan Gooch.
Starting lineups in the books: Dable, Anding, Subkey, and Shane Garth for Neillsville. And for the Hawks, it'll be Rasmussen, Mueller, Peterson, Weiler, and Capatillo. Hey, you can get fresh meats and cheeses every day and let them cater your meal. That's Smith Brothers Meats. Smith Brothers Meats in Colby. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 6, and Saturdays, 8 to 4. Owen-Withee in the red jerseys with the gray numbers, letters, and trim, and the white Neillsville across the front. Owen-Withee in their home jerseys. Neither one wants to jump. Somebody's got to tip it, no matter what. And they tip it, and it belongs to Owen-Withee in the white jerseys with the black numbers, letters, and trim. Capatillo, guarded by Dable. Just underway here from Owen-Withee. Number 1 ranked Neillsville against number 4 ranked Owen-Withee in girls basketball, the coaches' polls. Neillsville number 1 in D4. Owen-Withee number 4 in D5. On the way from Mueller off the iron, rebound pulled down by Anding. Dable lips out. Back in the hands of Owen-Withee. Kayla Rasmussen has it taken away from her. Owen-Withee on the offense. Big game here in the Clover Belt, Eastern Clover Belt, between two longtime rivals for the conference. Shot is on the way by Kuhn, and it's good for 2. Just Kuhn for 2. Two-2-1 press. Capetillo will take it over the timeline. Flip it over to Rasmussen. Back to Capetillo up top. Going to see various defenses from the Warriors. Had a nice chat with Josh Jolling, head coach of Owen-Withee. He said, be prepared to see an awful lot of that off the mark by Capetillo, tracked down by Subke. Said plan on seeing a lot of different defenses employed by John Geyer and his Warriors from Neillsville. Kuhn. Or pardon me, no. That was Anding, excuse me. That shot up and missed. Capetillo. Rasmussen, no. Subke is going to let it go out of bounds because it was tipped out by Maddie Mueller. Kayla Rasmussen shot off the mark. Don't pay more for appliances, pay less at Mid-City Appliances in Colby. New, overstock, scratch and dent, they have them all. All brands, and they will service your appliances too. A family-owned business with a knowledgeable staff ready to serve you. Mid-City Applications on Highway... Appliances, not applications. Appliances on Highway 13 in Colby. Tipped out of turnover for Neillsville. Neillsville notoriously starts slow. And it takes a couple of minutes for them to kind of get things in motion. And when they do, they are dynamic. Capetillo. Right now, Neillsville in a 2-3. Good rotation inside. And we have a foul. Shane Garth called for the foul, her first, team first. Ball out of bounds to Owen-Withee at the north end of the gym. I knew something was different up here. They took the pennants down from the rafters, and that shot almost went in for Weiler, lipped out. Back to Neillsville. Dable will swing it back up to Shane Garth. Dable near side, elbow. Good patience for the Warriors. Crossover drive, shot off, missed by Dable, pulled down by Rasmussen on the rebound. And they will go full court pressure. Capetillo now guarded by Shane Garth. Mueller, they've got to get it over the timeline, and that's 10. Hey, I got to give a shout out to a super fan from Owen-Withee tonight. I was told that a young man named Lincoln likes to watch our broadcasts, especially when Uncle Josh is coaching. So a shout out to Lincoln tonight, super fan for Owen-Withee. Hope you're enjoying the game, young man. Neillsville leading 2-0 here. Shot off the mark by Subke from the corner. Capetillo, and fouled on the floor. And that foul is on Braylon Anding, first personal, second team. Hawks inbound from the north end. Here comes that inbounder that they swing it over to. Staying in 2-3 is Neillsville. They will do all sorts of different things. They can go to zone man. They can go, I mean, they've got so many combinations. You got to be prepared for anything and everything. And Coach Jolling is saying that that's the one thing they have to avoid is turnovers. Subke. There you go. She gets going, and it's all over. And she hits a 3. Sydney Subke, a very fine player for Neillsville. Peterson Back to Capetillo, near side high. Peterson, she's got to take that three. I told you, that young lady can hit threes. And once she gets going, there's no stopping her. She had such a great season last year when these girls from Owen-Withee got to the sectional final. Or semis for sure. We did their regional final game versus Gilman. So it was sectional finals they did lose. It was sectional semifinals. And knocked out of bounds, or foul, excuse me. And they get that called on Jess Kuhn, her first. In comes Carmen Fries. Sports Scene in Marshfield is your official fanware store for Christmas gift giving. From player jerseys to hats, sports cards, and autographed memorabilia, they have it all. The Sports Scene up the stairs from the World Buffet in the Marshfield Mall. Staying in that 2-2-1 press. Got to stay away from the sidelines. Peterson, Rasmussen, swung over. Mueller. They got it inside the freeze, but I believe she traveled. An experienced crew of Stripes tonight. These gentlemen have done many a big game, so no worries about officiating. Here comes Zaleski Sports employee Tess Warren, number 31 for Neillsville. She always brings her cheering section with her. Nice young lady, good player. Subke, Shane Garth, they play catch. Owen-Withee in 2-3. Traveled. That's Kaylee Lawrence who's checked in. Kendall Weiler returns for Owen-Withee. Maddie Daville checks back in for Neillsville for Kaylee Lawrence. Stay away from the sidelines. You got to run somebody in the middle. Fast hands, out of bounds. Whoa. Coach Geyer is a little questioning of that call. Boy, I tell you, that Gracie Shanegarth, good hustle and kind of took a tumble. Got up. And another turnover. Because they run and go with it. Daville flips it over. Subke, three. Yes. Back-to-back threes for Sydney Subke. 5-point lead for the Warriors. It's going to be an outside shooting night tonight. And another turnover. Just what Coach Jolling said he was worried about was turnovers. Two patient teams on offense. Subke, Warren back out on top to Shanegarth. And she got the three, so Gracie Shanegarth with a three. An 8-point advantage, just under 11 minutes here at Owen-Withee. Blackhawks and Warriors come into this game undefeated. Three on the way, off the mark by Rasmussen. Rebound for Warren. She'll give it up to Maddie Daville. Subke will play catch with Shanegarth and Daville. They won it for sure. And three on the way by Daville off the back iron. Warren got the rebound out to Subke. Three, lipped out. Good rebound for Kendall Weiler. Capetillo carried the ball. Dahlman Insurance Agency. Call them to cover your business, farm, home, and auto. Dahlman Insurance is an independent agency with offices in Greenwood and Thorpe. You can also go online to DolmanInsurance.com. Dolman Insurance. Come for the rates, stay for the service. And dribbled out of bounds. Emerson Ormond, who just checked in. The next time you shop for insurance, call Brad Krecklow and Ian Pierce, your full-service rural mutual insurance agents in Marshfield. You can reach them at 715-384-2826. Timeout. Owen-Withee will take a timeout as well. You're watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you tonight by ShedsDelivered.com.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
JBC Screen Printing and Embroidery of Neillsville is the hometown team for all your screen printing, embroidery, and promotional product needs. For friendly, helpful service and competitive pricing, call them at 715-743-3113 or go online to jbcscreenprinting.com. Back to action here after the Hawk timeout. And they look the double. They've got it trapped. They get it out of there. They go to that run and jump. And shot put up, but underneath the basket for Weiler. Owen-Withee will maintain that defense for Neillsville. It's just throttling, and a steal. Here goes Layla Walk. Blocked, got the rebound. And they're going to get Tess Warren for being over the back. Yep, I think she knew it too. It's like, son of a gun. Ellie Peterson returns for Owen-Withee. Jenna Capetillo checks out. Kendall Mueller checks in for the Hawks. Out of bounds to Owen-Withee. Maddie Mueller to inbound. Now they're in man-to-man. And they're going to double. And they got another steal. Good work for Ormond, and a foul as she went up to the basket. Actually, that's going to be for Layla Walk. Foul called on Kendall Weiler, her first. First free throws in the night for either team. They belong to Layla Walk, who will shoot 2. First one is up and rims out. Someone's going to walk out of here undefeated, and someone's going to walk out of here with their first loss tonight. 1 of 2 for Walk. 9-point lead for Neillsville. Pressure applied by Ormond. That's swarming defense for Neillsville. You just don't know what to do. You get... Someone's got to move. Kendall Mueller has it stolen, but Subke stepped out of bounds. Remember the name Ben Tilburg. Ben is the Midwest land guy with Piper's Auction and Realty, your go-to expert for farmland and hunting land in Wisconsin. Piper's has been named one of America's top auction houses year after year. You can email Ben at ben@pifers.com. Nobody, and I mean nobody, does it better than Ben Tilburg at Piper's Auction and Realty. Owen-Withee patient, trying to find a spot in that defense. There's Rasmussen, pull-up jumper in the lane, and hit nothing but air. Kendall Mueller saved it. Right into the hands of Neillsville. Subke, 3, short. Rebound, Warren kicks it out. They rotate it. 3 on the way by Walk, and it's good. Layla Walk with a three. And that pressure defense continues for Neillsville, full court. Peterson for three, short. Tried to get her on rebound, but Warren blocked her out. Jess Kuhn will check back in for Neillsville at the next dead ball. Subke. Well, I tell you, Layla Walk was thinking about another three. Here's a three for Maddie Dable. Rebound pulled down by Kendall Weiler. And another turnover. 3 points only for Owen-Withee here, with coming up on 7 minutes left in the first half. Subke swings it back up top. Walk. Dable. Back to Walk. Warren will float in the inside three for Dable. And miss, but a rebound. She got her own rebound. Tossed it over, and a foul on Owen-Withee. That will put Emerson Ormond in the line to shoot two. And that foul called on Michaela Rasmussen, her first. Team second. And the first one is no bueno. Capetillo returns for Owen-Withee. Braylon Anding in also for Neillsville. 6:49 left here in the first half. 12-point lead for the Warriors. And it's good. And we got a sub coming in. Kuhn will check in for Neillsville. And they're going to go 1-3-1. Oh, no, now they went 1-2-2. They kind of disguised it as a 1-3-1 for a second. Another steal. There goes Subke. Layup, deuce. Sydney Subke with 8, and we got another timeout for Owen-Withee. We'll take one as well. You're watching high school girls basketball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you tonight by ShedsDelivered.com.
Hi, I'm Karen from the Hearing House, and these are our grandchildren. Children are difficult to hear with anybody with hearing loss, and I know I would hate to miss out on anything they say.
Gamma, they're cheating.
Even that. If you're missing out on what they're saying, you're probably missing out on a lot more.
Love you, Gamma.
Aw, and they have important things to say.
Make your house a hearing house.
It just makes sense. Mittens carries higher quality furniture from all of your favorite brands because we want you to be proud of your space.
It just makes sense. Mittens carries all of your favorite appliance brands so we can save you money on the products you trust.
It just makes sense that Mittens services what we sell because we want your home to be comfortable and run smoothly.
It just makes sense. Central Wisconsin has shopped at Mittens since 1938 because we have it all.
Visit Marshfield to see the largest holiday lights display in central Wisconsin, featuring over 2 million lights at Wildwood Park. Open nightly now through New Year's Eve. For more info, go to visitmarshfield.com. Just coming out of that timeout, being serenaded by the student section of Owen-Withee. They've got a list of Christmas carols they're going to share tonight during the game. And they are decked out in their festive, colorful attire this evening, cheering on their Blackhawks. But they're trailing by 15. The only basket made by Ellie Peterson, a 3. And another turnover. Kuhn picks it up. Dable. Subke, don't let her have that open shot because she'll drill that every time. Neillsville, we were talking about it with one of my friends that I used to work with at Loyal, who's now lives up here and teaches here. Her daughters play. Shot on the way and lips out for Maddie Mueller. Rebound for Neillsville. Something about a 75-game conference winning streak for Neillsville. They have yet to lose a game. They've won 75 in a row. I'm not sure if that's true. Maybe the people at Zaleski Central can find that out. A plethora of games on the network tonight. Go to ZaleskiSports.com. Links are all there. Inside, shot is up, and she's fouled. Maddie Deville will go to the line to shoot 2. And they call that foul on Kendall Weiler. That's her second personal. Maddie Deville's first attempt at the free throw line tonight. This is the first. Mueller out. Freeze in for Owen-Withee. Second free throw coming up for sophomore Maddie Deville. Makes that one. All of the free throws for Neillsville tonight. They've missed the first, made the second. Well, Lincoln, super fan for Owen-Withee. He's got to be kind of wondering what's going on here. By the way, speaking of super fans, if you want to leave a positive comment on the YouTube page, please do so. I'll give you some recognition. And that's a charging foul, player control on Carmen Freeze. So if you want to be like Lincoln and get recognized, leave a positive comment on the YouTube page, and I'll give you a shout-out. Gracie Shanegarth in replaces Layla Walk. Layla with 4 points. Owen-Withee stuck on 3 since about the 12-minute mark. Owen students encouraging their teammates on the floor. 3 on the way by Deville. The left-hander is off the mark, and we're going to get a push foul on Owen-Withee. And that's the second foul on Carmen Freeze. 1-15 foul on the Hawks. Subke kicks it out. They'll reset. Shanegarth to Deville. Back up to Subke, her favorite spot. Lipped out that time. Tracked down on the rebound for Neillsville. Deville back to Subke. Shanegarth. Near side to Kuhn. Kick it out. Drive the basket, pull-up jumper for Anding for 2. Braylon Anding, first basket of the night. Owen-Withee's got to get off that 3. Kayla Rasmussen pressured. Kick out to Peterson. She lost the handle on it. Just like these players bring their best to the court, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. From roofing projects to siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com and score big with trusted, local, affordable service. Joe Anderson here, joined by Chris Anderson on production. It's been all Neillsville from the tip. They lead by 21 here in the first half. Both undefeated, both ranked in state. Subke again, my goodness. Sydney Subke, 1, 2, 4 threes in the first half. Another turnover, no, almost had it. Peterson. Kendall Weiler. Mueller back to Weiler. Weiler layup and too hard. In a scrum, Carmen Freeze ties it up for Owen-Withee, and it'll be Neillsville ball. Back coming in for Owen-Withee will be junior Addie Hattelstad. Two and a half minutes left in the first half, and Owen-Withee struggling to get a basket. Only one field goal in the entire first half so far by Ellie Peterson, and that was a 3. They've been stuck on 3 for a long time. Good defense for the Hawks. But when you got a young lady like Sydney Subke who can do that, Subke is just lighting up things here. Coach Jolling has taken 2 timeouts. We're under 2 now. Rasmussen flips it over to Mueller. Mueller to Hadelstadt back. The tip pass. Peterson. Ellie Peterson. Another 3. Got him off the threes. Now they're at 6. Trailing by 24. Shot on the way by Shane Garth is a 3. Approaching a minute left in the first half. Peterson will catch it back to Rasmussen up top. Hadelstadt. Boy, they just go so quick. Neillsville's defense, they're just quick. Ooh. Tell you, Maddie Mueller had a chance, and Weiler is fouled. Going to the basket. Jess Kuhn with the foul, her second. Tess Warren in, Emerson Ormond in. Layla Walk along, and Kaylee Lawrence check in for Neillsville with 48 seconds left. Owen-Withee will inbound on the north end. They know Peterson is their three-point shooter. They guard her closely. She hasn't had too many open looks, and the tap by Rasmussen will be over and back. Whether you're buying or selling, you can trust the Neillsville Next Home team of Julie Simic and Jake Armand to guide you through the process. For commercial, residential, and land properties, Julie and Jake have the expertise you need. Call the Next Home professionals, Julie Simic and Jake Armand in Neillsville today. And actually call them tomorrow, too. Probably at home. But they'll be in the office, don't worry. Gosh, it's less than a week to Christmas. And they keep rotating, and Maddie Dave, 3 off the mark. Foul put back by Emerson Ormond. She's fouled and will go to the line to shoot. 3 on Kendall Weiler here in the first half. Ormond 1 for 2, 1 for 3 from the free throw line. Kendall Weiler out, Kendall Mueller in. Second free throw for Ormond. And lipped out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's it. That's half. Big half for the Neillsville Warriors as they lead by 27, 33-6. Back after these messages, you're watching high school girls basketball in Zaleski Sports, brought to you tonight by ShedsDelivered.com.
Nestled in the Wildwood Park and Zoo, the Marshfield Rotary Club Winter Wonderland has dazzled families with over 1 million lights displayed. Admission is free. Cash donations and non-perishable food items encouraged. The Winter Wonderland is open November 29th through December 31st.
If you have land to sell, talk to Ben Tilburg, the Midwest land guy. Ben Tilburg, with Pfeiffer's Auction and Realty, is your go-to expert for farmland and hunting land in Wisconsin. Pfeiffer's has been named one of America's top auction houses, year after year, selling over $2.2 billion in farmland over the past 25 years. Ben's passion for the great outdoors and deep knowledge of the ag industry give him the edge to represent you and your legacy. Ben wants to talk to you about your land needs. Call today and mention this ad for a free land valuation or property proposal. Let's get your land sold. Nobody, and I mean nobody, does it better than Pfeiffer's Auction and Realty.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Neillsville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then, they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no-obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school girls basketball. It's halftime, ladies and gentlemen. Before we get to the stats, a reminder that Bruce Orthodontics provides comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. They are now accepting new patients at their Marshfield office and accept most insurances. At Bruce Orthodontics, they're changing lives one smile at a time. Set up a free consultation today. Hey, Grayson, got to give him a shout out. Says, go Warriors. Speaking of which, we'll do the Owen-Withee scoring first, and there's not much, no pun intended. 2 threes from Ellie Peterson. The rest of the team has just been completely shut out and stymied by that defense for Neillsville. So 6 points for Ellie Peterson, and that's all the Hawks can muster through the first half of play. On the other side of the ledger for the visiting Neillsville Warriors, 6 from Gracie Shanegarth, 4 from Layla Walk, 1 each from Maddie Davil and Emerson Ormond, 2 from Jess Kuhn, 2 for Braylon Anding, and Sydney Subke is on fire. 17 points in the first half. 5 threes for Miss Subke. Once she gets on a roll, kind of hard to cool her off. She keeps shooting the rock pretty well. The only concern, if I were Coach Geyer, would be the free throw shooting. Neillsville is 3 of 8. So a pretty dominating first half for Neillsville as they lead by 27 here at halftime. Say, ShedsDelivered.com is your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, and chicken coops. And hunting blinds, too. They're all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. See their display lots at Marshfield, Medford, and Wisconsin Rapids. And get more info at ShedsDelivered.com. Back after these messages, you're watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
Tired of hearing about checking account features? So are we. It's more about what you can do with your money to live the life you want. Forward Bank puts your access to everything you need in the palm of your hand. Mobile deposit, recurring digital payments, transfer funds, or pay a friend easily. Yes, our checking is free and includes all that you would expect. It's supported by your neighbors and friends at Forward, dedicated to serving our communities. Open online today at forward.bank.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for.
Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
Welcome back to halftime, ladies and gentlemen, here at Owen-Withee, where it's been all Neillsville as they lead by 27 at halftime. Stifling defense for the Warriors. And lights out shooting by senior Sydney Subke with 17 at half. They run that 2-2-1 full court press. Sometimes they go 2-1-2. They run various defenses. I know I talked to Coach Jolling from Owen-Withee before the game, and he mentioned that one of the things that Owen-Withee had to keep track of was turnovers to keep them to a minimum, but that has not been the case tonight. A lot of turnovers on the Hawks, and they've got to eliminate those in the second half and be patient against any of the defenses that they see. They've got to get some motion and other people open. Ellie Peterson with 6, and that is all she wrote for scoring for the Hawks. Coming up for Neillsville, and I didn't write that down. Gosh darn it, I don't. That coming up next for Owen-Withee, they will play 2 weeks from tonight. They will host Edgar here in Owen-Withee. I'm going to take a quick gander at my one website. We'll go to Zaleski Sports. They have everything. I can't believe I forgot to write that down, what the next game for the ladies from Neillsville. We'll check it out when we go to break here. But they are coming off some pretty big wins, our Neillsville. Back after these messages, you are watching high school girls basketball in Zaleski Sports, brought to you tonight by ShedsDelivered.com.
The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
BBD Sports Shop is your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors this summer. They have turkey calls, decoys, and more from HS Strut, Mojo, and Woodhaven. Food plot seed and mineral from Big & J, Real Deal, Big Tine, and Whitetail Magic. And a wide variety of Big Bear Down scent sprays and bear bait. By the bag, by the barrel, and by the truckload. 2 convenient Wisconsin locations or online at BigBearDown.com.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Just had a chance to check my Googler here. Speaking of Neillsville, their last game was when they hosted Gilman on Tuesday and won handily, 87-13. Coming up for Neillsville as they will play on Monday, December 30th, and they will travel on the road and play the Regis Ramblers. The next game for, as I said, for the ladies from Owen-Withee will be here on 2 weeks from tonight when they will host Edgar. Their last game for Owen-Withee was a 50-30 win here at home versus Spencer on Tuesday night. Owen-Withee here to start the second half of play. Don't forget that BBD Sports Shop is your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors this winter. Shop 2 convenient Central Wisconsin locations in Cadott and Abbotsford, or go online to bigbeardown.com. Just underway in the second half. It's been all Neillsville so far in this contest. Peterson with another 3. Allie has accounted for all the points for the Hawks tonight. 3 threes. Shot, turnaround, Dable, blocked by Kendall Weiler. Hawks got to just chip away and be patient. It's the only thing you can really do. Peterson will swing it over to Mueller. And a foul. That's going to be on Neillsville. And Sydney Subke's first foul of the half, or first foul of the contest. Mueller to inbound on the south end. Hadelstad on the floor for the Hawks. Nearly lost it. Rasmussen, Hadelstad, Mueller, Peterson, and Weiler on the floor for Owen-Withee to start the second half. Subke, fake shot, kicks it back out, rotates it, Kuhn, top of the key, 3. Nice shot, Jess Kuhn. And another turnover. Shot is up and in. Good for 2 for Dable. Maddie Dable. First field goal of the night for her. 29-point lead here early on in the second half. Turnover again for the Hawks. So Grayson and Lincoln are watching tonight. Anyone else chime in, we'll give you a shout out. Off the mark by Anding, and a foul on Owen-Withee. Or pardon me, on Neillsville, excuse me. And that is 3 on Jess Kuhn. I was going to say that can't be 4. She only had 2 in the first half. Back at that 2-2-1 press. I ran that for years as a coach. It's very effective. Well, you got to be, you got to keep it in the middle, and they do. Rims out, in and out. Good shot for Kendall Weiler, just wouldn't drop. Turnaround missed by Anding. Rebound for the Hawks, and they're right back into that pressure defense. Keep it in the middle if you're Owen-Withee. Someone's going to flash middle. And another turnover, 10 seconds. Tess Warren in for Neillsville along with Kaylee Lawrence. The Hearing House provides personalized hearing health care from 5 convenient locations throughout central Wisconsin. Give Karen and Todd a call to schedule an appointment today in Wausau, Stevens Point, Colby, Neillsville, or Marshfield. Make your house a hearing house. And a 3 from Subke. 20 points for Sydney Subke tonight. And this is just a plain old thumping on the by Neillsville. 3 and away for Dable. Misses the mark. Hadelstad's going to track it down in the corner. Ends up in Braylon Anding's hand. She gets the basket and will go to the line to shoot 1. Carmen Fries will check in for Kayla Rasmussen. That foul called on Maddie Mueller, her first. Free throws up and good for Braylon Anding. 5 points for Miss Braylon. And the Neillsville Warriors are just knocking the stuffing out of Owen-Withee here tonight. No pun intended. They just have dominated this contest from this beginning whistle. Beginning tip, I should say. Peterson, 3. No. Subke will track down the rebound. Dable. Anding. 3-2 on the way for Braylon Anding. Off the mark, pulled down by Owen-Withee. Got a pass out of that press. Good press breaker for Owen-Withee. Peterson being pressured. They just are on top of you all the time. Tipped away by Warren. Scrum for the loose ball. Layla walk in for Neillsville along with Emerson Ormond. Fleet Farm's layaway program is here to help you make this year's holiday shopping easier than ever. Learn more about Fleet Farm's layaway program. Visit any store or go online to fleetfarm.com. And the shot up and missed by Carmen Fries, but she was fouled. And that foul called on Layla Walk. First personal. First free throw attempts for Owen-Withee tonight come at the 13:04 mark of the second half. And missed the first. Culligan Water specializes in all of your water, softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. Yeah, don't forget, if you're going to go to Fleet Farm, you better get those toys and everything purchased. Good hustle for Weiler and tracks down the rebound. Hadelstad knocks it in. Good rotation for the offense on the Hawks. Baseline drive, pull-up jumper knocked away. Good attempt by Fries, just couldn't get that shot off cleanly. Subke cut off, they swing it back up top. Tess Warren, short, gets her own rebound, puts it back up. She'll shoot 2, but she was fouled. And Kendall Mueller assessed the personal foul. Tess Warren. A nice chat with her when we worked the volleyball game together over in Neillsville. Quite the artist and a good employee for Zaleski Sports. Second free throw coming up for the sophomore. It's up and it is good. 1 of 2 seems to be the story tonight for Neillsville at the free throw line. 1 of 2, they always miss the first. Pressure continues. They're going to stay in that press. Hadelstad. Mueller. That shot partially blocked Fries' shot. And it's going to be a Neillsville foul. It'll be out of bounds to Owen-Withee. 24, Emerson Ormond with her first. Maddie Mueller to inbound. Hadelstad for 3. Got it. Addie Hadelstad, first field goal of the contest with a 3. They've all the field goals for Owen-Withee tonight made have been 3s. Traveled. Pillar's True Value is Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. Check out current promotions and get great fall deals on Milwaukee tools today from the people you can depend on. Hiller's True Value of Marshfield. Pressure continues by the Warriors. Hawks beat the press this time, and they lose it out of bounds. Gross Motors says, have you heard the news? Gross has moved their Ford dealership to Neillsville. They've created the largest Chevy, Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealership in central Wisconsin, all in one location. Shop Gross Ford, now in Neillsville. Got a nice group of people watching tonight on the network. Leave a positive comment on the YouTube page. I'll give you a shout out on the air. Lincoln and Grayson are watching tonight. Warren kicks it back out. Oof. Good drive to the basket by Layla Walk. Fouled. She'll shoot 2. And I think that's on Miss Freeze, and that's her 3rd. Sophomore Layla Walk with 4 points tonight. First time at the charity stripe for Neillsville. First one is up, and it's good. Made them both. Broke the streak of missing the first one. Nearly another steal. Rasmussen will dribble. Now to Heddlestat near side. Subke with the long arms, and back and forth they go with the turnovers. There's another one. And that's a travel. Yeah. Good hustle, though, by both teams. Both teams playing hard. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Shane Garth returns. So does Anding, Kuhn, and Dable. And a 30-second timeout for Neillsville. We'll take one as well. You're watching high school girls basketball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you tonight by ShedsDelivered.com.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Being serenaded again by the student section here at Owen-Withee. They even got a Christmas tree over there. Holy buckets. They've got a blow-up Santa, they've got a Christmas tree, and they're singing Christmas carols. Trying their best to keep their Lady Blackhawks in this game, but trailing by 35. Good rotation. They keep, and Mueller runs out of real estate. Halftime score, a big game down the road in Loyal as they take on Neillsville. That's boys basketball. It was 30-22 at half. Loyal with the lead. Anding, no. Mueller will kick it out to Hadelstead. Gives up her dribble. Back to Mueller. Oh, tipped away. They just are so quick. Oh, in and out for Maddie Mueller. Rebound for Neillsville. Shane Garth, 3, no. Good rebound from Kendall Mueller. And she gave up her dribble. You got to not do that. You got to turn, pivot, look. Get it away from the sideline because that's where they're going to trap it. Underneath, can she score? A lot of contest by Kuhn, between Kuhn and Mueller. But no foul and knocked out of bounds. Peterson in, along with Kendall Weiler for Owen-Withee. Hadelstad and Kendall Mueller to have a seat. Athletic director at Owen-Withee, Haley Kadoff, said, "Hey, that's my tree." Darn kids. Dable. Sheengarth. Kuhn, they just keep rotating it. Owen in that 2-3. Neillsville can take all the time they want, leading by 35. If you're wondering, it has to, as we approach the midway point of the second half at the 9-minute mark, just about now, it has to be a 40-point lead anytime at the 9-minute mark or after to have the continuously running clock. And another turnover for Owen-Withee. And Coach Jolling keeping his patience. But, boy, if I had any hair left and I were him, I'd be tearing it out right now. Just too many turnovers for the Hawks tonight. But it's hard not to when you're playing Neillsville. They just play that smothering defense. You can see where they're ranked number 1 in D4. Shot on the way. Rims out for Lawrence and knocked out of bounds. It's going to go to the Hawks. And Geneva Capatillo will check in. She's not played much tonight. She's sat for quite a bit. So it'll be Rasmussen and Capatillo, Weiler, Peterson, and Freeze on the floor for Owen-Withee. Peterson, she's got to take that shot. And knocked out of bounds for Carmen Freeze. Maddie Dable on the court along with Jess Kuhn, Gracie Sheengarth, Braylon Anding, and Kaylee Lawrence for Neillsville. Kuhn, well short. I think it might have been blocked a little bit. Somebody got a finger on it. And Capatillo is fouled. And I think they're going to call that on Maddie Dable. Yes, that'll be her first. This crew, officials crew, very experienced, very good. They have called an excellent game tonight. Peterson near side, back to Rasmussen, and threw it right into Kuhn. And she'll dribble. Jess Kuhn blocked as Rasmussen was moving. Her feet moved. I know the Owen-Withee fans don't agree, but she shuffled her feet. That's going to put Kuhn at the line to shoot 2. Her first free throws tonight for the junior number 34. And the first one's good. Now Neillsville making their first of their free throws. Kendall Mueller to check in along with Maddie Mueller at the next dead ball. And oh my gosh, Neillsville pulls down the rebound. And they keep the ball. Under 8 minutes left here. Dable traveled. So Mueller and Weiler, and Mueller are both in. I believe. Subke will check in for Neillsville, along with Emerson Ormond. So Maddie and Kendall, the Mueller sisters, are on the court for Owen-Withee, and Maddie is fouled and called on Kaylee Lawrence, her first. 16 fouls on Neillsville, 4 for the Hawks. Yes, Haley, your Christmas tree looks very bright over there in the student section. And another turnover. Just been one of those nights for Owen-Withee. They couldn't, as my friend Ron from the farm where I grew up said, things weren't going right. We couldn't hit water if we fell out of the boat. And it's just one of those nights. And Neillsville just came out a little slow, but since about the 2 minutes in, they have just dominated. And And the winning streak, I think, is going to continue for Neillsville in the conference. Pull-up jumper is good for Gracie Shanegarth. And traveling, yep. Kendall Weiler took too many steps. Timeout, Owen-Withee. We'll take one as well. You're watching high school girls basketball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you tonight by ShedsDelivered.com.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Back to action here in Owen-Withee. And the Hawks and the Warriors with Neillsville leading comfortably here with coming up on 6 minutes left. Sydney Subke, one of the few misses she's had tonight. Capetillo. Peterson for three. No. Subke knocked it down, ends back up in the hands of Mueller. And they tried to push it inside, taken away. Ormond, spin. Knocked away by Capetillo. She'll push. Mueller knocked away by Subke. Good block. Sydney Subke with the defense. Subke, three, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 threes on the game. And then she picked up a foul. Her second, and that will put Owen-Withee in the bonus, shooting 1-1 the rest of the way. Clock is running since it's more than a 40-point lead. It's 53-12. And Geneva Capetillo at the line to shoot 1-1. Only the third free throw attempt in the game for Owen-Withee, and the first one is good. First made free throw of the game for the Hawks. Second one for senior Geneva Capetillo, and made them both. Running clock here. That's going to finish out the game. Owen-Withee in man-to-man. They've got to get that ball back. Subke, top of the key, three. Automatic. Sydney Subke is just on fire tonight. And a lot of the younger players going to be coming in here. Tess Warren is in. Braylon Anding is in. Maddie Dable is in. Ella Dittner is in. Three for Kayla Rasmussen. Anding. Splash. My goodness. Friends, out of the 17 points scored by the Hawks tonight, all the field goals have been threes. Not one 2-point basket for Owen-Withee tonight. Peterson, no. Scrum for it. Well, how can you really can't call a foul on that? 3, good for Rasmussen. And the streak continues. I have never seen this before in a game where all the field goals made have been threes for one team. Lydia Lobach will check in. Macy Devine also in for Owen-Withee. Back in the hands of Owen-Withee. Under 2 minutes. Hadelstadt. They lob it into Capetillo. Inside to Capetillo. She shoots. She's fouled by Tess Warren. That'll be her second personal. Geneva Capetillo, 2 for 2 at the line tonight. Makes the first of 2. Second free throw coming up. Made them both. Perfect from the line tonight for Capetillo. Timeout called by Neillsville as the reserve players are going to come in. This is just going to be a quick timeout, or is Coach Jelling going to take time to chat with his players? He's going to take a moment. Let's take a quick break. You're watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you tonight by ShedsDelivered.com.
Nestled in the Wildwood Park and Zoo, the Marshfield Rotary Club Winter Wonderland has dazzled families with over 1 million lights displayed. Admission is free. Cash donations and non-perishable food items encouraged. The Winter Wonderland is open November 29th through December 31st.
Back to action here. 48 seconds left. Trying to get all the subs in for the Warriors here. 3 on the way. No. Tracked down by Capetillo. Marie Hagman is in. Mercedes Bales is in. Addison Kranz, I think, is in. I mean, it's Riley Hemp. Not sure. We got 2 number 13s. Shot by Capetillo missed. Another 2 attempt on the way missed. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maddie Shaw ends it. Final score here. Neillsville wins comfortably 60-22. We'll be back after this message from our friends at Masonville Dairy. Masonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com.
Find has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Brown Fine Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Do you need a good night's sleep? Well, welcome to the club, and welcome to Mall Furniture.
Mall Furniture always has a huge selection of quality Comfort Sleep mattresses. They're double-sided, adjustable, bed-friendly, and made right here in Wisconsin.
Whether you need beauty sleep, deep sleep, or just need to sleep it off, you'll be sleeping like a baby on the perfect Comfort Sleep mattress from Mall Furniture. Head to Mall, because we got them all.
Mall Furniture and Mattress, West 9th Street, Marshfield.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Neillsville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Neillsville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Caflagraviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Caflagraviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school girls basketball. This is the Neillsville Dairy postgame show. Neillsville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. You get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to neillsvilledairy.com. I'm here with Neillsville head coach John Geyer. Big win tonight over a very tough Owen-Withee squad. What are your thoughts?
If you can come in here and get a win in here, however you can get a win in here, it's really a great thing. They are a talented bunch of kids, and this is their year. They've got some real senior leadership, and we knew coming in at 7-0 that they were not going to be a slouch, and they weren't. They made us work for everything we got. Our kids warmed up a little bit offensively. I think that was the difference. Both teams struggled early getting on the board, and we were able to loosen up the nets a little quicker than they were, and that was the difference. But they got a nice team, and they're going to continue to get better.
I'm impressed by the quickness of your defense. How do you get that to happen?
I scare them, I think, is probably what happens more than anything. But yeah, they're pretty relentless, and they know we're blessed with depth, and we're blessed with a lot of kids that can move pretty well. So our kids realize pretty quickly that if they're not doing it, somebody else can come in and do it for them. But I think what really helps, again, is our depth, because we can go out there and play to get tired, knowing there's somebody that can come in behind us while we're getting a rest on the bench, and then we can recover back and get back in. So I think that's the difference. But you know, we've got some kids that aren't very big, but they're quick. So we've got to use that to our advantage whenever we can.
Well, congratulations on the win and Merry Christmas.
Thank you, and Merry Christmas to everybody out there, and thanks for the coverage.
You bet. I am with hardworking Braylon Anding. Braylon with 7 points tonight. Defensively, what are you doing?
I feel like we just try to come out right away and get a good head start, get steals, get little bunny shots, and then go off of that.
You like to play that 2-2-1 press?
Yeah.
I was going to say, I did that when I coached many years ago. I ran that a lot. It was very effective. Just when you run that, what does Coach Geyer stress?
We usually do our 2-3 zone, and then we just try to get traps after half court. Our littles try to press in the front court, get steals.
Well, we're going to put you in the house. You ever done this?
No.
Okay, you're going to say my name. You're going to look right up the camera, and you're going to say, be real big, and say, my name is Braylon Anding, and I'm in the house. Okay. Have a lot of fun with it. Whenever you're ready.
My name is Braylon Anding, and I'm in the house. Merry Christmas!
I always make sure I stand off to the side so I keep out of that. Big win tonight for Neillsville, 60-22 over Owen-Withee. For the Hawks, in my book, Addie Hadelstad with 3, 6 for Kayla Rasmussen, 9 for Ellie Peterson, 4 for Geneva Capatillo. The Hawks shot 4 of 6 from the free throw line tonight. Friends, this is a first. I've never seen this happen in a ball game before. All of the field goals scored tonight by the Owen-Withee Blackhawks were threes. There was not one 2-point basket scored by the Hawks tonight. They're all threes. Never seen that before. For the victorious Neillsville Warriors, 8 from Gracie Shanegarth, 6 for Layla Walk, 26 for Sydney Subke, 1 for Emerson Ormond, 7 for Braylon Anding, we just put in the house, 1 for Tess Warren, 6 for Jess Kuhn, 3 for Maddie Dable. The Warriors shot 8 of 15 from the free throw line tonight. Owen-Withee falls to 7-1 overall and 4-1 in the Clover Belt East. Neillsville stays perfect at 9-0 and 5-0 in the conference. Coming up for the Hawks, 2 weeks from tonight, they will host the Edgar Wildcats here in Owen. And on Monday, December 30th, Eau Claire Regis will play host to Neillsville. And that will be that Monday after Christmas. Hard to believe that Christmas is just less than a week away. We hope you have a great one. For my wife, Chris Anderson, this is Joe Anderson saying thank you for watching our game tonight. Final score, Neillsville 60, Owen-Withee 22. Merry Christmas, everybody.